Joe Rogan is a well-known figure in the world of mixed martial arts MMA and has become an iconic voice for the Ultimate Fighting Championship (UFC) over the past 3 decades. His journey into combat sports is not just a professional endeavor. It is deeply rooted in his personal experiences and lifelong passion for fighting. This exploration of Rogan's connection to combat sports reveals the evolution of his career, the influences that shaped his interests, and the broader cultural impact he has had on the industry. #early influences and the rise of a combat sports fan. Joe Rogan's affinity for combat sports began in his childhood, a time when he was captivated by the drama and excitement of boxing. Growing up in the 1970s and 1980s, Rogan was surrounded by the legends of the sport, figures like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and Sugar Ray Leonard. These athletes not only showcased unparalleled skill and athleticism, but also embodied the larger-than-life personalities that drew viewers into the ring. #the golden age of boxing. During Rogan's formative years, boxing was at its peak in terms of popularity. Major bouts were broadcast on television, allowing fans to witness epic clashes instantly. The charisma of fighters like Ali, who was not just a champion but a cultural icon, resonated deeply with young Rogan. He was inspired by the mental and physical demands of boxing, and often found himself emulating his heroes, practicing punches and footwork in front of the TV. This early fascination with boxing laid the groundwork for Rogan's understanding of combat sports. It instilled in him a respect for the discipline, strategy, and physicality required to compete at the highest levels. This respect would later translate into his commentary work and public discussions about the intricacies of fighting. Transition to martial arts. As Rogan grew older, his interests began to expand beyond boxing. He discovered martial arts, particularly Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, BJJ, and Taekwondo. His training in these disciplines not only provided him with practical skills, but also deepened his appreciation for the technical aspects of fighting. Rogan began to see combat sports as more than just physical contests. He viewed them as complex games of strategy, psychology, and endurance. Rogan's dedication to martial arts culminated in his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a testament to his commitment to mastering the sport. This level of achievement gave him first-hand experience of the rigors of training and competition, further enriching his perspective as a commentator and analyst. The evolution of the UFC and Rogan's role. The emergence of the UFC in the 1990s marked a pivotal moment in the landscape of combat sports. Initially, the UFC faced criticism and skepticism due to its no-holds-barred approach. However, it gradually evolved into a legitimate sporting organization, emphasizing athlete safety and skill diversity. Rogan's role in this evolution cannot be overstated. Becoming the voice of the octagon. Rogan began his association with the UFC in 1997, initially serving as a backstage interviewer. His engaging personality and in-depth knowledge of martial arts quickly made him a standout figure within the organization. His transition from interviewer to color commentator solidified his position as one of the sport's most recognizable voices. As a commentator, Rogan brought a unique perspective to the broadcast. His ability to break down complex techniques and strategies in real time allowed viewers to appreciate the nuances of each fight. He became known for his passionate commentary, often expressing genuine excitement and concern for the fighters. This authenticity resonated with fans and helped to elevate the viewing experience. Rogan's impact on the sport. Joe Rogan's influence extends beyond his commentary. He has played a crucial role in popularizing MMA and the UFC, contributing to the sport's rise in mainstream consciousness. His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has allowed him to engage with a diverse range of guests, including fighters, trainers, and analysts. Through these conversations, he has educated audiences about the intricacies of combat sports and shared insights into the lives and careers of fighters. Rogan's candid discussions about the realities of fighting, its dangers, the mental challenges, and the dedication required, have fostered a greater understanding and appreciation for athletes in the sport. He has become an advocate for fighter safety and health, addressing issues such as brain injuries and the importance of proper training and recovery. The intersection of entertainment and combat sports. Rogan's popularity has also highlighted the intersection of combat sports and entertainment. As the UFC gained traction, it began to embrace more showmanship, blending athletic competition with entertainment elements. Rogan's involvement in this transformation has been significant. ####The spectacle of MMA events. The UFC's events are known for their electrifying atmosphere, complete with elaborate entrances, pyrotechnics, and high-profile matchups. Rogan's enthusiastic commentary contributes to this spectacle, heightening the excitement for viewers. His ability to convey the stakes of each fight and the personal stories of the fighters adds depth to the events, allowing fans to connect emotionally with the competition. Rogan's presence at UFC events has become synonymous with the sport itself. His interviews with fighters, post-fight analysis, and in-depth discussions about fight strategies have enriched the overall experience for fans. He has become an integral part of the UFC's identity, helping to shape its narrative and culture. ###cultural impact and mainstream recognition. Rogan's influence extends beyond the confines of the octagon. He has played a significant role in bringing MMA into the mainstream, contributing to its acceptance as a legitimate sport. This shift has been aided by the increasing visibility of fighters and the growing popularity of the UFC on platforms like ESPN and pay-per-view. As a well-known public figure, Rogan has also attracted the attention of mainstream media. His podcast, which has garnered millions of listeners, serves as a platform for discussing not only combat sports but also a wide range of topics including health, fitness, politics, and philosophy. This versatility has allowed him to reach a broader audience, further solidifying his position as a cultural influencer. ### the evolution of combat sports fandom. ### the rise of the MMA community. The evolution of combat sports fandom has been significantly influenced by the rise of social media and online communities. Fans now have unprecedented access to fighters, training regimens, and behind-the-scenes content. Rogan has embraced this shift, using his platform to engage with fans and promote a sense of community among MMA enthusiasts. Through social media, Rogan interacts directly with fans, sharing insights, opinions, and commentary on upcoming fights. His engagement has fostered a sense of connection, making fans feel more involved in the sport. This dynamic has transformed the way fans experience combat sports, turning them into active participants rather than passive observers. ### the role of fighters as personalities. As the sport has grown, so too has the importance of fighters as personalities. Rogan has played a pivotal role in shaping the narratives surrounding fighters, helping to humanize them and showcase their journeys. He often delves into the personal stories of fighters on his podcast, exploring their backgrounds, struggles, and motivations. This emphasis on storytelling has allowed fans to connect with fighters on a deeper level. The public persona of fighters, shaped in part by Rogan's discussions, has become a crucial aspect of the sport's appeal. Fans are no longer just invested in the outcomes of fights. They are invested in the lives and journeys of the athletes. ### the future of combat sports and Rogan's role. As combat sports continue to evolve, Joe Rogan's influence remains a constant. The landscape of MMA is changing, with new fighters emerging, new techniques being developed, and the sport gaining even more global recognition. Rogan's role as a commentator, advocate, and cultural figure will undoubtedly shape the future of the sport. ### the globalization of MMA. MMA's globalization has opened doors for fighters from diverse backgrounds and regions. As the UFC expands its reach, Rogan will continue to be at the forefront of promoting and analyzing these developments. His insights into the changing dynamics of the sport will be invaluable in understanding the impact of international fighters and new fighting styles. ### the importance of fighter health and safety. Rogan's commitment to advocating for fighter health and safety is likely to remain a priority. As the sport grows, so too do the concerns surrounding injuries and long-term health consequences. Rogan's platform provides an opportunity to raise awareness about these issues, fostering discussions about best practices for training, recovery, and overall well-being. ### the intersection of technology and training. The future of combat sports will also be influenced by advancements in technology. From training techniques to performance analysis, technology is reshaping how fighters prepare for competition. Rogan's curiosity and enthusiasm for innovation will likely lead to discussions about the role of technology in enhancing training and performance, as well as its implications for the sport's integrity. Conclusion. Joe Rogan's journey through the world of combat sports is a testament to his passion, dedication, and influence. From his early fascination with boxing to his prominent role in the UFC, Rogan has become a key figure in shaping the narrative of MMA. His insights, commentary, and advocacy have not only enriched the viewing experience for fans, but have also contributed to the sport's growth and acceptance in mainstream culture. As combat sports continue to evolve, Rogan's impact will remain significant. His ability to connect with fans, promote fighter stories, and advocate for health and safety will shape the future landscape of MMA. Ultimately, Joe Rogan's journey is a reflection of the broader evolution of combat sports, a dynamic and ever-changing world that captures the hearts of fans around the globe. His legacy as a commentator, advocate, and cultural influencer will undoubtedly endure, paving the way for the next generation of fighters and enthusiasts.